All right, we're joined here by Calvin head football coach Trent Figg after the first ever MIAA conference win for the Calvin University football team. Just an opening statement on today's atmosphere and today's game.
Yeah, first of all, to Calvin University, to all of Knight Nation, unbelievable event today. From both soccer games to the football win, Calvin does it right. So to Knight Nation, huge thank you to you guys. They made a huge difference in the game. Really cool on our home turf to get our first MIAA win underneath the lights. What a great atmosphere. So proud of our players and our staff. They were grinding the whole night. It was a very gritty win for our guys, but great way to start conference play.
So whenever you get into conference play, there's always a little extra, energy, and getting wins are just a little tougher for some reason or another. Maybe it's because the teams know each other. It means a little bit more. Did you sense that tonight?
Yeah, for sure. Kalamazoo is a good football team. Coach Orbo does an amazing job coaching those guys, gets those guys prepared every week. And yeah, there is. When it's conference play, there's just more to it. Both teams have a ton invested in the game. And every Saturday to win a football game, you got to work. You got to work really hard at it. And that's what we got to do. We got to continue to stack days and stack weeks. But so proud of our guys, the way they came out and they found a way to win tonight.
This Kalamazoo offense, they like to throw the ball around. They can rack up some points real fast. I thought your defense really did a nice job tonight, especially in the second half. Came up with some key plays, and you got a block kick on a field goal attempt. That was pretty big. Yep. Just talk a little bit about that defensive effort and what you saw. Yeah,
early in the game, they were put in some really bad situations from a field position standpoint. Special teams pinned us in really not great field position early on. I thought the defense responded. Then in the second half, we had a lot of energy. The fumble that we recovered was huge.
Yeah.
The block field goal was a huge deal for us. Really proud of those guys.
Yeah, you've been able to turn the ball over on the opposition more than a few times now. How key is it to get those turnovers and set your team up that way?
We talk about that more than anything else with our defense. We emphasize that every single day. We count how many takeaways we get in every practice. We count how many shots we take on the ball in every practice. That is the one thing we overemphasize on our defense, is taking the football away.
So you stayed dedicated to the run game tonight. It was much harder sledding to get those yards as compared to the last handful of games, but you still went for, I think, about 175 yards total rushing. Hunter got to 115, I think, and Nick Earls got you some tough yards when you needed it. Just talk a little bit about staying dedicated to the run game and trying to balance things out.
Yeah, it's been important for us all year to do that, to be able to establish the run. We feel like to be a physical football team, we have to establish the run. And then Thomas was, I think, 26 for 31 tonight. Just did a really good job of taking what the defense gave him in the pass game. Thought our guys blocked really well on the perimeter when we were throwing some screens out there. And then, when he threw the ball down the field, I thought it was good. And so it was very, our offense, was, complimentary football tonight for sure. But we're always going to work to establish the run.
Yeah, and we don't get into specifics, but this is the time of year when you start to weather some injuries, and you got to get some other guys to step up with the depth. Just talk a little bit about other guys starting to fill in, step up. We talk about two deeps, and even beyond that. You need them all, don't you?
Absolutely. Trevor Martins didn't play tonight. He's been key for us inside. He's a captain on defense. Caden McCullough stepped up big for him. Paul Hubbard was beat up, came in and played tonight. We have a lot of guys played tonight, beat up. Hunter was really beat up tonight, still ran the ball really well. But then Nick was able to spell him and get some tough yards on the ground.
So you go to Elma next week, who they won kind of a crazy one today in overtime. They present a pretty formidable challenge. We know all about their offense, and their quarterback is fantastic.
Yep.
It's going to be a tall order, but you go in at 4-0, so it's got to be a lot of excitement there for the night.
Absolutely. I'll say this. Our guys will come this week. We'll get prepared, and we'll expect to go play very well down there next week.
Congrats on the first conference win. Congrats on getting to 4-0, and we'll be talking to you soon.
I appreciate it. God bless. Go Knights.
Go Knights.